All right. We are live. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Launch TV Live. Here at Launch TV, we are the future, and the future is Launch TV. So, as we assemble here, I'm going to give a few minutes for other people come in here. I've been moving around. Good to be back here. So right now we've got, okay, it says lesbian woman over 40s. Hopefully make it this time. You've been sick. I hope you're feeling better. You're not feeling too sick. We want everybody staying well around here. So when you get in, let me know who's here and we'll chat. Hello, a little bit of everything. And lesbian woman over 40s. I've got you guys on two screens. I've got my computer monitor and the computer. So if I'm looking this way a lot, it's because I'm looking at your chat. So I have to go back and forth. It's fun times around here. But I wanted to, gosh, there's so much to say, you guys. It's just like, we'll start at 3 or 4 minutes after. Give some more people time to get in. What team is that? All the brands. Somebody wants to know the hat. What's up, Jamie? Jamie Pellman. I've seen that name before on it. The future is Launch TV. A little bit of everything. Lesbian woman over 40s. Jamie Pellman. Young T703. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you guys like the videos. Should I keep going? I've got 4,700 subscribers. Is that good? I think I can really grow. What do you think? Should we keep? I should keep going, right? It seems people are liking it. Oh, thanks. That's so nice. Glad you're liking it. We'll give it another minute here, and then we'll get to chatting. Hello, Mark Rogers. Keep on keeping on. I will keep on keeping on. You guys, just for you guys. Hey, Vanilla Butcher. Got people coming in. All right, about 30 seconds. Yeah, well, I'll wait for some more people to come on in. It's a Friday evening. We're having fun here in the future. And the future is Launch TV. I just like saying that. We are the future. Am I married? Yeah, you can ask me anything if you want. I am not married. I'm single. Dating. But I am single. Would like to get married. One day. Howdy, Leland B. I've seen Leland B. Ooh, LA. Or is it ooh la la? However you would say that. All right, you guys. So Friday evening. Thank you for being here. Gonna do our regular 30, 40, 45 minutes. One time we got close to an hour. We'll see how it goes. Feel free today to ask me anything. After about 20 minutes of talking Mandela and simulation stuff or so, we'll move on into kind of questions and stuff. Yeah, I do enjoy making these videos. Let's go ahead and get started. I enjoy making these videos. Kira and I are having a blast doing the podcast. I hope you guys also watch our podcasts. It's great car listening. If you have the YouTube app on your phone, you can play it in YouTube in your car, or you can also play our podcast. Gosh, we're on Apple and Google and Breaker and all the big podcast platforms. You can find Launch Radio up there. So if you haven't listened, you can learn a lot about me and Kira on Launch Radio. We talk about fun stuff like the simulation and just various topics. Sometimes we fight each other. Not literally. I call her my sister. She's basically like my sister. So you should tune into our launch radio if you haven't already checked it out, because we do have a lot of fun on that. A few things. You're in Oregon. I'm in Los Angeles. Yes, I live in LA. Mark, Adam Bolin. Any new Mandela effects? Working on that. Leland B. Do I have any personal Mandela effects? Not personal. Most are ones that I noticed with other people. That's a good question, though. Fort Knox I've seen. I've done a video on that one. You keep noticing things in your life that you swear were one way. Yeah, it's interesting how things do swap up like that, don't they? It really is. It really is interesting. Let's see. Where are we? Fort Knox. There's a Mandela effect about Fort Knox. You keep noticing things changing. Southern reconnection with Cody Griner. New possible Mandela effects. Well, feel free to share. Juicy fruit. What color is it? Yellow. The wrapper to Juicy Fruit's yellow. Jamie, sexy Kentucky girl, not in her picture. I'm from Missouri originally, so I know where Kentucky is. Yeah, it's not far. I've been to Paducah, Kentucky. Okay, Mark Rogers, cool. I'm in Southwest Wisconsin on the Mississippi River. I've been to Wisconsin. I was there in July. I did a live cat stream from Wisconsin. We were up in Door County. Did one from a coffee shop back in early July. You should check it out. Let's see. The actual gum was like a gray. It looked like clay. Kind of looked like clay. Is YouTube censoring Mandela effect videos? I don't see this. I don't think they are. I think YouTube likes them. I don't really consider the Mandela effect. Honestly, some people call it a conspiracy theory. I don't consider it that at all. You know, I don't get into like the flat Earth stuff and all that. You know, I know people get into. I just do the Mandela effect and talk about things. It's yellow now. Juicy fruit gum is yellow now. That's interesting. Everybody check on that. Maybe do a Google search and see, is it really yellow now? That's interesting. Ed McMahon was on the PCH. Huh, that's interesting. Also, everybody, if you're in here, please do like this video if you haven't already. I want to get the likes so we can continue to grow the channel. Just click the thumbs up. All the likes help. I really appreciate it. So I wanted to mention that. I always mention that at the beginning. Subscribe, like. Feel free to comment now or after, but all the likes that we can do help for sure. Let's see. Ready Whip is now Ready Whip. That's interesting about Ready Whip. Okay, well, anyway, yes, please like the video. Those likes really help what they say for some reason. I guess it factors into algorithm or something. So, yes. So anyway, the Mandela effect, you know, it's I don't want, you know, get into some things today. We appreciate you listening to the podcast. Please continue to. You can listen on all the platforms. Thanks for watching the videos. I hope you guys liked the Trump video we did this week about Trump and walls, and mixed in some others. But that TV show with Trackdown, that was fun. I just couldn't believe that. Like, a guy comes to a small Texas town, his name's Trump, and he's wanting to build a wall. That's just like so tied in to what's happening. It's like crazy in the simulation of it all. Yeah, as far as Mandela effects go, there are some other ones I'm kind of looking at, working on. I saw someone mentioned $6 Million Man. I don't know a lot about that one, but I'll look more into it. You saw the Tiger Woods one, American Gladiators. I kind of remember that. Obviously did a video about it a week or two ago. But yeah, the Tiger Woods one is just, people remember Tiger Woods on American Gladiators. That is so interesting. I'm going to continue to make them. I want to do some more on some other topics just because I know I've been saying that. And I do enter in some different ones. I did ones about names in the simulation. I don't know if you saw that. People's names tied to like who they are. I thought that was fun and funny. I hope you guys like that one. Let's go back to your comments. Yeah, that's interesting about Juicy Fruit. They're not censoring, I don't think. Jamie, you love Paducah Lake. That's cool. I have relatives in Knoxville, Tennessee. I used to go there growing up. The logo on the hat is Brady, Tom Brady, TB12. I got his book, and I really believe in his workouts and all he's doing. It stands for TB12, Tom Brady. It's not a team logo; it's a individual logo. Let's see, the Ready Whip one. That's interesting. That may be. I'm gonna check out Juicy Fruit. Let me know about that one. That's interesting. Your parents don't remember Woodstock ever happening. Whoa, that's interesting. I'll check that out. You've Googled the Juicy Fruit switch and can't find any record of the color change. I remember white grayish as well. Yeah, that's what I remember. Huh. Yeah, Woodstock, I'm not sure of the year. What does it say on Google? This is before my time. Weird. It was a gray color. Juicy Fruit is not yellow. That is weird. If you have a Mandela Effect like Juicy Fruit, comment after the video too. Like, leave a comment with it, and I'll try to include it in my next video. So Ready Whip and Juicy Fruit, whatever other ones you guys have seen, feel free to comment, and I'll make a video about it, along with others. Yeah, Young, I've seen the thing about Trump being a time traveler and the whole Baron thing and all that. That's interesting. I have to look more into that, but I have seen that. Yeah, the gray color is just crazy. Had an appointment change. Had an appointment change. I don't know what that means. Cool and Nope. I don't know about Cool and Nope. Guy, go buy a pack and look at the yellow in shocks. You'd figure they would have put the color change out there, or somebody would have said something. Yeah, you would think so. I know more facts about the World Trade Center than I can tell you. Yeah, I saw your comment, Johan. Feel free to comment on this video if you want. I mean, you can comment in the chat too about it, but it's also, like, I'll get them if you comment in the comments afterwards. I'm just curious to see what you have. Good to see you, Johan. Johan's a regular, man. He's been around forever. He's watched them all. I appreciate it, buddy. It's yellow now, brother. Yeah, the Juicy Fruit thing is crazy. Be sure to comment on it, because I'll mention that. Amazing stuff involved in the Trump time traveling. I've heard about that. Yeah, the Kennedy assassination one people have seen. I've done that in the video too. That's interesting. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep doing some more Mandela Effects videos. I do other topics. I did one about names in the simulation. That was fun. Kira and I keep the podcast going. I'm sure you guys have seen our various podcast episodes. I'd like to incorporate more live. Maybe I can do a live with Kira. That would be fun and interesting for us both to be live at the same time. Do you guys know who Kira is? If you've seen our podcast or listened to it, say yes. I'm just curious who has also seen Kira. By the way, I'm on Twitter at Jeff Pilkington, just my name. There's no Geoffrey, it's just Jeff Pilkington, and I'm posting on that every day, just stuff, what I'm up to, what I'm thinking. So if you haven't followed me on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter at Jeff Pilkington, or follow me on Instagram at Geoffrey Pilkington. So Instagram, Geoffrey Pilkington, Twitter, Jeff Pilkington. I'm regularly posting stuff on both of those. So yeah, definitely check those out if you haven't already. Follow me, because I update every day on those. Let's see here. So, okay, yeah, we'll get back to the comments in a second. But anyway, I want to definitely, yeah, okay, we talked about Kira, we talked about the podcast. As far as just the Mandela Effect, I wanted to say, as far as the Mandela Effect and the simulation of it all and all of that, we talked about this on a recent podcast, and that I find it fascinating that it seems as if literally with politics and with everything going on in the world, does it not seem like there's different realities? Like, has that occurred to anybody else? Like, it's literally like we're living in these different realities. Some people hate Trump. Some people love Trump. Some people, it's like in the old days, people used to just think each other were morons. Like they were just like, oh, that person has an opinion that's different than mine. They're just a moron, or they're stupid, or they're uneducated. But like, there's this philosophy and kind of just thoughts emerging that literally people experience. I think this is actually not proven, that people experience their own realities. So like, what I live and see every day is different than what you live and see every day. So like, if there's ever some way to prove that, which they might have already proven, we're just kind of waiting for everyone to come around. But like, if there's ever a way to prove that, like, why would people be as mad at each other? Like, if Joe Blow is living in a different reality than me, like, if his opinion differs, I'm not going to be mad at Joe Blow or think he's stupid because his opinion is different than mine. I'm going to know Joe Blow is in the reality next door. So we just kind of accept that, oh, it's different over here. Oh, okay. Like, oh, in mine, Trump's terrible. Trump's like this awful person. And then the next one person's like, oh, Trump's great. Trump's like a hero. Well, okay, that person, you're in that reality and I'm in this reality. Like, is that where the world's going? What do you think about that? Like, all right, let's see. Whoa, I've gotten, okay. Okay, let's see. Amazing stuff. I'll say your name if you're in here. Yeah, please like the video, you guys. Let's see, what else? Hey, what's up, Question Everything? You're welcome, Johan. Yeah, the divider with Kennedy. That's interesting, Adam. Hey, Jamie, what's up? I'm talking Mandela Effect and just reality and the simulation. That's the topic that we're discussing, and then we're gonna do an Ask Me Anything. Leland, you remember her? No. Juicy Fruit. What color is it supposed to be? Gray. Yes, I have seen Moneybags videos. He's great. He seems like a really nice guy, and he's smart, and he does some good videos. Got another one for you. The Chevy logo, the bow tie that used to be slanted on all four of its parts, now the top and bottom are unslanted and short and stubby. Yep, Mark. Everybody remembers gray. We slanted on all four parts. Send me a link to that in the chat. I'll check it out. I'm not sure I remember that one, but in the comments on the video, send me a link to the Chevy logo. Bill Clinton, not the only president to get in trouble from a whistleblower. Yeah, that's true. Consciousness creates a single reality for an observer from the infinite quantum realm. Yeah, I think so. I think that we're shifted timelines and some of us are essentially alien to this one. Yeah, that's quite possible. I wonder if deja vu has something to do with the Mandela Effect, because me and my friends were chatting about it the other day. I think deja vu is related. I think that's interesting. I think it could be, actually, because it's all tied into that. Yeah. There's no gray area, like everyone's bipolar. Yeah, was Clinton's whistleblower Monica Lewinsky? These new people are hostile. Thanks, Southern Reconnection. Without conscious particles and atoms wouldn't exist over them. Okay, yeah. So I think that it's interesting in that it literally feels like people are experiencing their own set of givens, their own reality, their own circumstances. And it makes you wonder, like, I wrote an article that I put on Twitter and in various places. It was about the rise of the seventh sense, it's about the rise of perception. And it really makes me wonder, like, back in the olden days, when people were like in the days of the cavemen and cavewoman, like, if people had different tastes with food, like if one person liked fish and one person liked chicken, the other person, when nobody had tried a food before, were they like hostile towards that person because nobody knew that food? Or did they hate that person because they liked something, the taste of something that they didn't? Like, no, they like learned to accept that, oh, some people like chicken and some people like fish. So like, are we getting to a place now with like perception where it's like, oh, well, in my reality, I like this person. In the other person's reality, they hate this person, where people just start accepting that people experience their own, because there's a lot of proven science that we're creating our own reality, that we're all just here, but creating our own, everything that's happening, we're creating. So like, if people got on board with that, would we just all be more accepting of each other because we know that what that person's seeing is a totally different thing? Like, just like food, we grew to accept, that sense, which was food, we grew to accept one another. Some people like this food, some people don't. Like with perception, if we perceive something one way, will we, instead of thinking the other person's an idiot, will we grow to think like, oh, like, no, they're just experiencing different perception? Like, you guys, that's how I see the world, like, every day. Like, I don't even like every moment and everything that's happening in each moment is just happening in that moment. And part of it's my acting training, I think, because they teach you to live in the moment. But like, everybody's biased, I am too, but I don't really come on to topics and such with like a lot of bias, one way or the other. I take each topic individually, like it's happening right now. Like I've just walked off an alien spaceship, and literally this is a new world, and this is the topic. Like, that's how I try to approach everything. I think it's just naturally who I am, how I approach everything. So what would happen if like everybody tried to do that more? Like, people don't do that. So I think it's really interesting. All right, let's see. Catch up real quick, guys. Let's see. You think we shift consciousness? Okay, question everything. You think that we shifted timelines and some of us are essentially alien to this one? Yeah, it's quite possible. Maybe I'm alien to this one because everything that people argue about and all this stuff in the media doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't even understand why people are fighting. Okay. I wonder if deja vu has something to do with Mandela Effect because me and my friends were chatting. Yeah, we mentioned that. Yeah, I think it does. Everyone's bipolar. Let's see. We did this without consciousness. Oh, thanks. Okay, thanks, William Culpepper. Thank you. That is awesome. He left $15. That's amazing. If anybody, I guess you can do like tips or something on this. Like, if people want to do tips, that's great. What is it called on YouTube? See, I'm this bad at this. Like, I'm naturally not like a money greedy person or anything like that. But if people leave tips, like, I can always use them. So if you want to leave one, that's very nice of you, William Culpepper. That's just amazing. Be sure to like the video too. We all are in our own quantum. Yeah, thank you for the tip, though. That's always appreciated. We all live in our own quantum reality bubble. Reality is different for everyone. Yeah, I think that's where science is going, Adam. I really do. I think deja vu is when a shift happens in our reality. Yeah. For example, they have used lasers to prove there is no curve, and at the same time, we have NASA professors and math that proves a globe. The reality machine. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Interesting. Hi, Hannah Simmons. Hannah Simmons says, I may be the only one that remembers this, but I remember Chad Coleman, who played Tyrese on The Walking Dead, dying a few years ago. Comes out, he's alive and well. Turns out he's alive and well. Does anyone else remember that? I don't know. Not sure, but some other people might tune in on that or know that. Let's talk about good stuff. Cool. Thanks, William. Yeah, I really appreciate the tip. Thank you, William. Really appreciate it. Hi, Thomas. What's happening, buddy? So, yes, thank you, William. Tips are always great. So, anyway, so you have to start to, just try. I'm going to do a video on this next. I think I'm going to do a video on this next. But, like, if you approach the world from that way, that, like, everything's created in the quantum and that we're all creating our own, like, when you start doing that, you find naturally that you aren't as angry or upset about topics that you were before, and it can cause you to live a more peaceful life. Like, it can cause you to be happier because everything that's happening externally doesn't bother you as much, because internally, I mean, this is like Buddha. Buddha. We did a Mandela Effect video about that. This is like Buddha. I mean, it's like, meditating and the internal world. It's all about the internal world. So when you do that and you're not so affected by everything in the external world, you start to realize that you're creating your own. And then the different opinions on the outside don't come to bother you as much. whether it's opinions about the world, politics, what people say about you. A lot of that kind of goes away. So like, try that exercise. Try like waking up one morning and being like, I just arrived here on a spaceship and I'm going to pretend like I know nothing about anything, and like walk through your day with like a fresh mind and like see what happens. Like, can anybody do that? Because I do it every day. It's just how I am. Like with every topic, it's like everything is always like I just got off a rocket and walked into the world and I know nothing. So I'm like, oh, what is this? Like learning everything as I go. People have a hard time doing that, but I encourage you guys to try that. So let's see, what do we got? Okay, Southern Reconnection with Cody Griner remembers that. Hannah, that's very interesting. Okay, so more than one person remembers it. Yeah, that's really interesting. So that would be my like one big tip for you today is try that out. And I'm going to do a video about it. Try to approach things freshly, see what happens. I don't, as far as the Mandela Effect, I don't know for sure what causes it, but I have a pretty good feeling what causes it. And it has slowed down a little bit as far as the amount of Mandela effects that are like out there, but I don't think it's the end of it. I think we're going to have some more coming back and probably some big ones. I'll do another video on it probably late next week-ish. We're recording a podcast tomorrow. But yes, I really think that there is something interesting going on, and I think it pertains to the internet and technology and social media and the web and just how all of that is shifting and changing, and things are getting shifted around quite dramatically within all of it. Hi, Teresa. How you doing? Teresa, I think you follow me on Twitter. I think I'm in your Facebook group. Yes, I know Teresa quite well. So really notice that. And as far as the simulation goes, this is the second big thing. Like, what created, like, say we are in some type of a simulation, which, by the way, Elon Musk says it's like a billions to one chance that we're not in a simulation. So it's pretty likely we're in a simulation. A lot of people are proving this. Like Nick Bostrom talked about it in his theory, simulation theory. He was on Joe Rogan. Check out Nick Bostrom on Joe Rogan. It was really interesting. He's the guy that wrote the simulation theory back in 2003. I think I put it on my Twitter, which is Jeff Pilkington. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't. But check out Nick Bostrom. He talks on Joe Rogan a lot about his theory. But you have to wonder if did the future versions of us, future humans, or a future AI, or a future, I don't know, alien species, create a simulation which would be us? And if they did, why did they do it? Why would they do it? If a future generation created a simulation, this is what Nick Bostrom speculates on. Like, he basically says in the simulation theory that there's three possibilities. One, we're all going to die out and go extinct. Two, for some reason in the future, they just decided not to make a simulation, either for moral reasons or who knows. Or three, we're in a simulation. So it's one of those three possibilities. Now, assuming people, it isn't that they didn't want to make it, and assuming that we don't die off, which is sad and depressing, that would assume that we're in a simulation. If we are, like, you have to ask yourself, start thinking about, like, why would they want to create a simulation? Are they looking at the past again? Did they want to recreate it of themselves? Did they want to create a simulation that are we flawed characters? Are we flawed versions of ourselves? Are we just pieces of our whole self, which is in the future? And like your future self, like, maybe when you pass away, you meet your future self. Has anybody thought about that? Like, maybe you're just that's why we're all flawed. Like, maybe we're just a part of our future self that they're like testing out for some reason. Like maybe you become whole again with your future self who's looking at you for some reason, for something that they wanted to help or cure or unfinished business. I mean, I'm obviously speculating on all this, but they would have, what would the reason be for them to create that in the future? It's something to think about. Okay, let's go back to your comments for a second. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay, there's been a lot here. Okay, Flat Earth. Teresa's here. Didn't the CERN super collider thing have something to do with Mandela Effect? Yes, some people speculate that CERN did. In fact, we're at 30 minutes now, so we're going to get into questions now. If you have a question, put it in the chat. I'm going to answer it. We're going to go another 10 minutes or so, and I'll just answer some questions now. But think on that simulation stuff. Like, really think on that. Like, the future, like, what could it all mean? And feel free to comment on this video and let me know your thoughts. But I'm going to go 10 minutes now with any questions you guys have. And we'll chat. Okay, so 10 minutes of questions. Here we go. Did the CERN super? Yes, it did. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Teresa Lynch. Reality Residue Hunter. Yes, I know Reality Residue Hunter. I've seen it on my Facebook. You do a great job, Teresa Lynch. Bring up the cheetah, Chester Cheetah. Yeah, I talked about him in a video. It's not easy being cheesy. Is that the one? I did a video about that one. Unless there's something else, but I might not have seen it. You have to shoot me an email one day to tell me a story of when you were trying to explain the Mandela Effect to a couple of Shiva-type people, and it was their brains locked up, and they went into... Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. Feel free to comment on the video. That's probably best. Or you can tweet it to me. I'm on Twitter, Jeff Pilkington. If you're not following me, please feel free. It's just Jeff Pilkington. I comment on Twitter every day. So yeah, feel free. Okay. There's the guy who spoke about us living in a computer simulation back in the 70s. That's interesting, Leland. A weird zoned out like state for about a minute. Okay. Has anyone experienced that? Hi, Margaret. Anyone feel targeted yesterday? Okay. Simulation or multidimensional reality, or maybe a simulation of a multidimensional universe. Yeah, we don't know, Adam. We don't know for sure what causes it, what it is. That's kind of the big mystery of it all. That I think people are trying to figure out. Like what is it? Chester Cheetah. I'll have to check that out. Teresa, I haven't seen it. I'll have to check it out. So far, what has been the... Okay, let's do some questions. We have 8 or 9 minutes. The craziest Mandela effects that I experienced, Hannah, are 52 states, because I clearly remember 52 states. Like, so clear. Like, 52 states one is like, whoa. Like, it really gets me. Another big one, Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, Berenstein Bears, obviously, a lot of the older ones. Grand Central Station, Grand Central Terminal, that one's big for me. Fruit of the Loom's big. The Alice in Wonderland Tweedledum with the propellers versus like the helicopter. They have like propellers now. Like that one really gets me on their hat. I remember them being like helicopters, and now they have just little propellers. So those are some crazy ones, Hannah. The brothers who made the movie The Matrix are now sisters. Consider your sources. What? The Wachowski brothers? What do you mean? Like reincarnation and learn something? What about... Okay, I got to look up Chester Cheetah here. See what we're talking about. Okay, Chester Cheetah. Well, okay, I'm trying to see what's different about Chester Cheetah here. Doing this in real time. Yeah, you'll have to fill me in on that, because I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. his appearance changed. Well, you have to fill us in. I'm curious. Have I heard of the collapse of the World Trade Center 7 that happened on the day? So I heard about that, Johan, but I don't know much about it. Let's see. What is this about the brothers who made the Matrix? Our sisters. New Mandela Effect residue. Little Mermaid on Sega Genesis has Disney's, not Disney. Huh. Yeah, a lot of buildings. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. C3PO has a silver leg, got me big. Yeah, that's a big one for me. Chester Cheetah. Seen the propeller. Yeah, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Yep, it's a weird one. Have you heard of the Rocky Mandela Effect? The line is now, yo, Adrian, I did it. I can't recall that one, the Rocky one, but that's interesting. The order of Tweedledee and Tweedledum is B-O-K-K, Tweedledum and Tweedledee. In the book, wait. The order of Tweedledee and Tweedledum in the book is Tweedledum and Tweedledee. That might be a change. My crazies, which I probably have worse, but in the movie Risky Business, I know he had glasses and a white shirt. Yeah, the Risky Business one is big for me. That really gets me. Skechers, yeah, look closely. Whitebeard, Sinbad Genie. Somebody sent me the Sinbad. So the Sinbad, somebody sent me there's a video of him being a genie, but it was just a college humor sketch. It wasn't the actual Shazam movie. Have you guys seen that? It's just a college, like, there's actual footage of him doing the genie thing in the attic, but it's just a college humor sketch. Somebody sent me that video, and I had seen it before, but that's not the actual Shazam, as far as I know. Yeah, the Sinbad one's big. The Wachowskis had a sex change. Was that in the news? Yeah, I don't know about that. Huh, the Wachowskis. I had not heard of that one. So, are you guys, let me ask you this. How are you finding, how are the Mandela Effect channels overall? Are you watching a lot of different channels? Like, how am I doing with it comparatively to other people within the Mandela Effect? Are like a lot of people doing videos with new ones? Are my videos different than most? Are they similar than most Mandela Effect videos you see from people? Like, I'm just kind of curious because I don't see a lot of these other videos. I've seen Moneybags, he's great, but how do mine compare to the other people? I'm curious if you have any thoughts on that. Let's see, because there are a lot of Mandela Effect people I know. There's people making videos, right? Are some like mine, or I try to bring you guys like a group of them. I know some people will just do like one Mandela Effect and it's the whole video. I try to bring several, maybe at least 3. Usually I bring 5, 6, 7, 8, but yeah, I try to edit it and make it fun and make it humorous. I like everybody to have fun. Okay, let's see. The Wachowskis, yeah, I'll look into that. Yeah, leave that in the comments of the video afterwards because I'll check that out. Okay, Chester's nose is shaped differently and it's part white. I'll have to check out this Chester Cheetah thing. Let me see here. Oh, like the white line around it? Yeah, that's a little weird. I don't remember that. That is strange, Teresa. Like the white line around Chester Cheetah's nose. That's it. I think that's interesting. Let's see. Here's mine's most organized. Oh, thanks. Cool. Yeah. Thanks, Southern Reconnection with Cody Griner. I'm just curious how mine stack up. I don't know how YouTube evaluates that, really. I just try to make fun videos. But yeah, thank you. There's some good ones, but yours are more in depth. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad you think mine are more in depth. Thanks, William. I try to make mine good. Yeah, I try to keep a variety, Teresa, for sure. The same people every day putting out nonsense. I only watch people new. The usual characters are just making things up. Yeah, fixing time. Like that's, I mean, try not to make things up. Do you guys think? Do mine seem real to you, or do I seem authentic? I hope I come off as authentic. I'm just me in every video. Like I'm just a guy talking to you who's as curious about it as you guys are. So yeah, I hope it comes off as authentic. Let's see. I think they're different. You talk about a lot of ones I haven't heard of before. Oh, cool, Hannah. Thanks. I'm glad to hear that. Hannah Simmons. Very nice. Yeah, no, it was about both of them. We did it. Not I did it. It's good sometimes to do older ones for newer people. Yeah, I try to bring in some older ones. In fact, in my next video, maybe I'll go back and bring some older ones that I've already talked about to the surface again. Like, I don't want to do all older ones because I want some people who have seen all the older ones, which is a lot of people, to not have to sit through that again. At least try to make it entertaining. Maybe I'll start incorporating more old ones for the new people. That's a good idea. Whoever said that. Let's see. Yeah, thanks, Teresa. That was Teresa that said that. So I'm mad about that people post old stuff. Yeah, that's smart, Teresa. I like this cause because we talk about a bunch of different things, lots of info. Oh yeah, you like the live streams. Okay, should we do the live streams weekly? Do you guys like talking to me? Thinking about doing it weekly or at least bi-weekly. If you want me to improve and if you want me to start doing it more so we can talk, just say yes. Just type yes and I'll get an idea if we should do it more often. Let's see. It's good to do older ones. That's why in my group, I find it myself. Multiple Mandela Effects is great, and they are fun to listen to. Very good job. Oh, thanks, Thomas. I wonder if we ever run out of Mandela Effects. Yeah, I mean, I wonder that. There do seem to be some new ones emerging, though. Good presentation. Talk about many new ones. Oh, thanks, Adam. Thank you. Yes, okay. I might have to do more live streams. It looks like getting a lot of yeses here. Flintstones has shifted back and forth, Emmanuel. It's really interesting. Welcome, Emmanuel, to the room. Yes, weekly. Okay, yes to weekly. Jamie says yes. Thomas says yes. Vanilla says yes. Live streams week. You guys like the weekly ones? All right, I'm gonna think about this. Try to chat with you guys more. Let's see. You have a question? Yeah, ask a question. We're gonna go 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Get your questions in, and then I'm hopping off. Go and enjoy my Friday evening and let you guys go enjoy yours. Flintstone switches back and forth. Get your any last questions here? Have I ever watched residue change in real time? Several ones. It's freaky. No, but it does. Leave them in the comments after the video. I'm curious about residue changing in real time. That's interesting, Teresa. The San Jacinto Monument in Texas. It's an obelisk bigger than the Washington Monument. Never heard of it before. Huh. Chartreuse? Oh, is that that's interesting. Starforge that tripped me out. What color was Eli Whitney, the inventor of cotton gin? You mean, is he a black or a white guy? I'm not sure. I think he was Eli Whitney. I don't remember. I'd have to look that up. I should do call-ins. Yeah, I think I'll start that eventually. I need to grow my audience more. I have 4,700, almost 5,000. I think once I get to 10,000, you guys, that's when I'll release the merchandise because people are wanting. I get emails about hats. People have been emailing me and tweeting me about hats and such. I think when I get to 10,000, I'm going to release. That's when they let you put the bar on YouTube with hats and merchandise. I think I'm going to do that. Maybe a bigger show with call-ins. But I want to get up there first. We have almost 5,000 subscribers. I want to do some more topics so it's not all just Mandela Effect. Every so often I throw in a different video. I'm going to start wrapping up now. Any final questions? But yeah, I'm going to start doing a live show. I'm going to with call-in. Once I get to 10,000, I'm going to get the merchandise out. Glad you guys are listening to Kira's and my podcast too. We're recording tomorrow. I always put it on Facebook Live, and then it will come on YouTube. You can listen to our podcast on all the platforms. If you're in here now, please be sure to like this video because those definitely help. Just a quick click of the like. Thank you for tipping. Anybody who tips, that's like awesome because all tips in the room help. Like, yeah, it's amazing. William Culpepper did that today. That's so nice of you, buddy. Thank you. Let's see. And then, yeah, we'll try to do a call-in show as well where I'll chat with you guys live. But I want to get more subscribers first. We're at almost 5,000. I want to get to 10,000. If you mentioned the Mandela Effect today, please comment on the video. Once I go off live, you can leave the comment there. I'll check it out, and I can link to it and then get more info about it. I always try to take your guys' suggestions and put them in the video as much as I can. I'm glad you guys are liking this. Let's, I hate to be like, let's get our subscribers up because I'm not like a person who's like that, but I want to keep getting them because it will grow my ability to get merchandise and so on and so forth. So tell your friends to subscribe. Subscribe from all your channels. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Like, subscribers are amazing. So any final questions here? Let's see. Phil K. Deck. I'll check out Phil K. Deck. Thanks, Leland. Let's run through these. You remember a purplish burgundy, but I know what it is now. Leave that in the comments because I'm not sure what's referencing. The Apollo 13 flipped a lot. I remember when that happened. We have a problem. We had a problem. Spaced Out Productions has some good Mandela Effect videos. All right, I'll check that out. More will be coming soon. We're recording a podcast tomorrow, and I'm going to have a video or two next week. Might be Mandela Effect. It might be another topic. Maybe I'll do one of each. We'll see. But expect a podcast early next week, early to mid next week, and then late next week, I'll do either a Mandela Effect video or I'll do another topic. So a couple videos coming next week, regardless. Thanks, Hannah. Eli Whitney was black when I was a kid. Yeah, okay, that's interesting, Michael. Really interesting. Hi, Michael Fontaine. I know him. He leaves comments. Good to see you, Michael Fontaine. Yeah, that's an interesting Mandela Effect. The color chartreuse is derived from some monks that made a liquor that is the color of the monks funded by the color. That's interesting. I watched letters disappear. Oh, yeah, chartreuse. Okay, leave that in the comments. I'll put that. Chartreuse I haven't talked about, if I'm saying that right. Chartreuse. It's like mem. Men. Have fun with men. Easy stuff. Thanks, William. Really awesome. Thanks for the tip, William. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Okay, Adam, let's see. Cool. It's important to discuss these things. It is. Good show. Thank you, Mark. Box of cookies in my hand and watch the logo merge in real time. It moved. Whoa, that's crazy, Teresa. Yeah, leave that in the comments. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the compliments. Thank you for liking it. Thank you. Like this video. Subscribe. More videos next week. Tell your friends to subscribe. We're going to keep these going. I'm going to try to do more live casts. Thank you all for being here today. And we will keep these going in the future. Yes. Hello, lesbian woman over 40s. We're just signing out, but it's good to see you nonetheless. You can watch the replay. Please watch the replay. Thank you, Southern Reconnection with Cody Griner. Thanks, Lesbian Woman Over 40s. Thomas, Remrek, Vanilla Butcher. You guys are awesome. I'm here because of you. Let's hear it. Here at Launch TV, we are the future, and the future is Launch TV. More coming soon. Thank you, guys. Are there any queer in the giant Pink Floyd, the wall of the movie? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I think that's one, though. Anyway, thank you, guys. Please comment. Please subscribe. Please like it. Follow me on Twitter. Jeff Pilkington on Twitter. Geoffrey Pilkington on Instagram. Geoffrey Pilkington on Instagram. Jeff Pilkington on Twitter. I'm commenting and leaving posts on those every day, so you can find me there. Thank you, guys. Good to see you. I will see you on the next one. Later.